Hi and good afternoon. I'm going to be doing a short little presentation on hate crimes. So, what classifies a hate crime? We'll just do the regular definition from FBI.gov. The FBI's UCR program defines hate crime as a committed criminal offense which is motivated in whole or in part by the offender's biases against a certain race, religion, disability, sexual orientation, ethnicity, gender, or a gender identity. They're pretty serious offenses, so we need to make sure that they're punished accordingly. Next is there's different types of hate crimes, and these are the types of that are listed. Hate crimes against like a race, an ethnicity, or an ancestry. Religion is another big one. A sexual orientation, especially due to the fact that they are the LGBTQ and all of those types of groups are highly persecuted. Another good example is like disability, types of hate crimes against disabilities, genders, and then also gender identity. A good example, and I'll close this real quick, is in the FBI.com. These are just different kind of subcategories to each of these. And these are all kinds of the anti-groups that don't like these certain people. So another question that arises is why are hate crimes rising in popularity? An article by the Washington Post stated that not knowing just how many hate crimes are happening makes it so that they continue to rise. I also think that sometimes people use media as a way to kind of portray and kind of fuel their hate crimes. I know President Trump, he started a lot of issues and has caused a lot of hate crimes with some of his decisions and some of his actions and opinions towards certain things. I feel like hate crimes are an issue that are being addressed. It's just ununity and not being unified, as well as having a type of hate for others, and that's why these people are disagreeing. So law enforcement agencies are responding to the issue. I read that there's around maybe a little bit more, a little bit less than $900,000 that has been donated to research into the true cause of these hate crimes and how we can help to avoid them and kind of research into the background to make sure that if a hate crime does occur, that we can get it resolved and get the right perpetrator apprehended. And then some statutes are also being put in place that makes it so that if a hate crime occurs, the victim can be helped as well as the perpetrator so that they can be jailed properly and so that justice will be served. And that's the end of my presentation. Here are the references. I hope you enjoyed it and have a good night.